CachyOS with KDE Plasma 6.7. Is this the ultimate mouse-driven tiling setup? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into one of the most exciting combinations in the Linux desktop space right now. CachyOS paired with the latest KDE Plasma 6.7 for years. Our users have sworn by minimal tiling window managers like i3 or Sway for their efficiency and keyboard-driven workflows. But what if a full-featured desktop environment supercharged by aggressive performance optimizations could deliver a smoother, more accessible tiling experience without all the manual configuration? That's exactly what we are testing today. First, what makes CachyOS stand out? CachyOS is an Arch-based distribution that's laser-focused on performance. It ships with heavily optimized packages compiled for modern CPU architectures, which is x86-64, v3, v4, and Zen-specific builds, link time optimization, which is LTO, profile guided optimization, which is PGO, and a custom kernel lineup that includes options like the tuned EEVDF scheduler, BOR, and even SCHEDX variant. Out of the box, it feels noticeably snappier than a vanilla Arch install. Users and benchmarks often report better responsiveness under load, faster compilation times, and solid gaming gains thanks to these tweaks. It's not magic, much of it comes down to a smarter compiler flags and kernel scheduling that keeps the desktop interactive even during heavy tasks. But it delivers a polished, set it and forget it performance edge. Now, about the KDE Plasma 6.7 and Kevin's tiling evolution. On the desktop side, Plasma 6.7 brings meaningful refinements to Kevin, which is the window manager. While KDE has had basic quick tiling, snap to edges, corners via shortcuts or drag for a while. Recent versions have expanded this with better layout persistence, improved scripting support, and enhanced Wayland integration. Key highlights in 6.7 include per-screen virtual desktops, a long requested feature finally landing, which is great for multi-monitor users, better session restore on Wayland, and overall stability improvements in composition. You can enhance this further with community Kevin scripts like Polonium or other available in the KDE store for more automatic or dynamic tiling behavior. The result is a hybrid approach, the power and a polish of a full desktop environment with tiling capabilities that feel increasingly competitive. Performance does the optimized stack deliver? In real-world testing and community benchmarks, CachyOS often edges out standard Arch or other distros in CPU-bound tasks, responsiveness, and some gaming scenarios. The custom kernel helps reduce latency and provide more headroom, which pairs nicely with Plasma's hardware accelerated rendering. On Wayland, Plasma 6.7 handles high refresh rate and mixed monitor setups better than earlier versions, with fewer micro stutters under GPU load. Game mode integration works smoothly, and VRR supports across tiled or floating windows has improved. For creative work or multitasking, the extra CPU headroom from CachyOS optimizations means background tasks don't drag down your foreground apps as much. That said, gains vary by hardware and workload. On high-end systems, they can be modest but noticeable in sustained loads. On mid-range hardware, the difference feels more pronounced in everyday snappiness. Now, tiling workflow. Mouse driven versus traditional tiling window managers shine with the keyboard mastery and minimal resource use, but they demand configuration time and have a steeper learning curve. CachyOS plus Plasma offers a more approachable path, mouse friendly snapping and layouts, drag with modifiers for quick tiling zones, persistent setup without deep configuration files, full desktop environment perks, easy theming, widgets, app integration, and system settings. For multi monitor creative workflows, the ability to independently manage desktops per screen is a game changer. Resizing and arranging windows for tools like photo editors or Code Plus docs feels fluid. It's not as pure as a dedicated window manager for some purists, but for most users, the trade off is usability and stability is worth it. You get tiling where it helps productivity without sacrificing the conveniences of a modern desktop. Now, about the gaming and daily driver reality check. Gaming on the stack benefits from CatchOS, Proton, or Mesa optimizations and kernel tweaks, often delivering competitive or slightly better frame times than vanilla setups. HDR, VRR, and high refresh support in Plasma continue to mature, making it viable for competitive and AAA titles alike. Stability is strong on Wayland for most users, though NVIDIA setups may still need some tweaks for absolute perfection. Daily workflows, browsing, office, development feel efficient with the hybrid tiling approach. Now, final verdict: who should switch? CatchOS with KDE Plasma 6.7 isn't going to kill dedicated tiling window managers for everyone. Minimalists who love granular control and the lightest possible footprint may still prefer i3, Sway, or Hyperland. However, for a huge portion of users, especially those wanting performance, modern features, and tiling without heavy manual setup, this combo comes very close to the ultimate daily driver. It's accessible, powerful, and evolving quickly. If you value workflow efficiency, gaming throughput, and a polished experience on modern hardware, it's absolutely worth trying today. The era of choosing strictly between fast and minimal, or feature rich but heavier, is fading. This stack proves you can have both. So, what do you think? Have you tried CatchOS or Plasma's tiling features? Drop your experiences in the comments. If you enjoyed this, hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one where we might benchmark specific games or dive deeper into Kevin scripts. Thanks for watching. Stay optimized.